In this video, I will be talking about what we have to do when our project is delayed and the stakeholders are pressuring our team or pressuring the developers that to cut off some features. So basically, I'll go for I'll go to the first phase with the assessment or with the assessment that why the project is being delayed, why the project is being delayed, and check what is the root cause of that. Secondly, I'll do a meeting. I'll do a meeting that what is causing this issue and what are those features which are so big that our project is being delayed and why it is not on time. Later on what comes is I'll go be transparent with the stakeholders and tell them like these are the issues and these are the things which are causing delayed to the product. Secondly, I'll ensure to make a positive impact by assuring them that the project will be on time after cutting down of some features which are not essentially the core part of the project. After that I'll prepare the documentation of what are the important features or the core functionality that is very important for the project, and prioritize my team or prioritize my subordinates as well as my fellow developers to do those specific tasks that are very specific to the core functionality of the project. Secondly, I'll go for the deployment, or I'll give the product to the stakeholders with the core functionality, and later on what I'll assure them is with the documentation, and I'll ask them regarding the potential risk of that project. Like this is the risk by not implementing these left out features or functionalities which they were saying to cut off. We can get some these kinds of risks, and telling them telling them initially, like these are the things which we are cutting off and this could be the risk of not doing those features. So we have to be transparent with them. Secondly, after we have given them the product, we will do iterative development of that product. We will introduce a newer version, a newer update, and with those updates and versions what we will do is we will give them new functionalities and new features that were the part of that project initially. So the user is already having the product, and after each update these functionalities and these features will be provided to the user one by one at every update. Second on, everything will be documented, and later on, uh, and after the documentation, the iterative development will go on until and unless the whole project is completed and every functionality and every feature is implemented. So this is how I'll tackle the situation where the deadline is there, and like the stakeholder deadline is close and the stakeholders are asking to cut down the feature. So this is how I'll do this process.